Yo. Okay, so right off the bat, we're gonna take Tyler, Creator, See You Again song. The reason I'm taking it is because there's a part in there. There's a part where a run is just perfect to throw in there. I always throw in a run right there because so much space. It's good practice for like getting used to throwing runs in the middle of your song or like in the middle of your playing and finding spots. So the song is. Notice how long this pause is before the pause is longer than any other pause, right? I'll do it again. So there's a spot here where you can throw this run in. And I usually throw it in like this. And all my runs, for the most part, a lot of the times, they start off with this run. They start off with this. That octave with the fifth. You'll see that a lot. So boom, 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 right? And then notice. Look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that run you can do. Starting off there. Mind you, all of this is literally repeating. So how far you think I can run that thing? If you can just get your fingers over there. Like I said it in like one of my videos in the understanding my runs, the runs video, the runs piano theory video. It's all about like understanding the scale of it. So for those who's not very versed in theory, I do recommend you watch that one before you watch this. Go to that one, watch that, then come back to this video. But if you didn't watch that and you're like, man, I ain't watching that, bro, just show me how you do it. I bet. I got you. So, boom, right here, right? There's a few different ways. One of the ways I can go, I already know I just need to hit those notes, right? So immediately, I run that, sustain pedal down. The next thing I'll hit is probably with this hand, and I'll show you up here. Let's switch over. Boom. I'll take this and I'll run this, and I'll use these two fingers, thumb and point, and I'll just assist it. So, and that's actually a good thing to just practice right there. Even if you, that's a good practice to just, that's actually very good to like look at the screen back here and see what's happened with the notes. Now watch this. Yeah, so that's actually good practice because then you can extend it. So what I did was I hurried up and moved this hand and said, I got you. So these three fingers alone are assisting each other. They're saying, they're playing everything right out of this. So you see what I'm saying? So I rolled like I usually would, just like I normally would. I just have these waiting, and then we just continue it. And that's just playing the chord. I say this a lot. That's a big part of improv anyway. It's just using what you got. If that's the chord we hitting, we already got 3 notes that we can use, and they're everywhere. So why not just play those? You feel me? So that's one way. The other way is I get this left hand very strong. I roll again. But this time I kind of just do it with my left hand by itself. And I arpeggiate up. And I just kind of like get out. Now that right there takes a lot more practice in getting used to your finger placement and how your finger is comfortable. I talk about that too in the piano theory for the runs video. So definitely look for that one. But this is what it looks like if you was wondering. So, and again, I'm just getting up there. So if you like really stone cold about like I'm just playing it strictly off the whim, off ear, like I'm raw with it, just get used to figuring out what fingers are comfortable for you then. And I'm not gonna stricken you to no rules. I'm not no piano teacher. You feel me? This is a master class for how I do stuff. You get comfortable with how you get it. I'm just showing you what you need to do, what needs to happen. So watch this closely. So I know that these are my fingers for like this. I'm comfortable with that. So anytime I hit this, it should be this pattern with my point finger on the fifth. So notice how when it gets there, it goes back to the D and stretches out. And that pattern right there is like one of my favorites. And I've done it so much, I actually have to think very hard about trying to recreate that when I first did it, because literally it's evolved into something completely differently. Now my fingers just are comfortable doing a lot of different things. So now it's like, because now I'll just play, instead of just playing this, I'll play this because it's a chord too. And so now you got more chords to hit. So now you'll go in there and instead of hitting this, you'd be like, but you're still hitting the notes, you feel me? But again, it all starts with that basic, it all starts with that basic process of practicing hitting the chord. And then also really getting used to like using this, the G, the fifth, and the G to roll into. But mostly if you watch that video, the piano theory one, you see that we're big on the scale. Cause again, a lot of if you wanted to on this G, you could just follow the scale, because the scale is, that's the only flat. So you could get away with that, doing it really fast. And one of the things else I'll do is this: I'll take a chord and I'll do the same thing I did with the two finger things and just hit like that. Like I'll just hit like that. I just hit like that. And then, but I'll do it with like, but now I'm using 3 fingers and I'm doing this. And then eventually I'll add 2. So now we're talking about playing that same thing like this, but we're doing it with like a 7th chord. You feel me? Same idea, but imagine you just taking these 2 fingers and saying, I'm gonna hit these 2. Then you take these 3 fingers, you say, I got these. And then your hands are cooperating, saying, okay, I got these, you got those? Yeah, I got these. So then they're just all doing this. Now imagine sustaining the pedal and then running up the thing doing that. That's where that comes in. You feel me? So yeah, but definitely finding those pockets on songs or even when you improv, remember songs. That way you can know when to throw it in. You ain't just like trying to just do it all the time. You want to be able to have it in context. So That's what you want to do. Find a pocket and then do that. And remember, big thing is use what you got. You already got a chord, right? You already got a chord. Try just repeating the notes up. Practice hitting all the notes in that chord and getting them up. Or try hitting all the notes in that scale. Or pick out a few notes in that scale and figure out how to connect them up the piano with the sustain pedal on and start off slow. And once you get it fast, the whole thing about runs is you're hitting notes that go together the right way, but you're hitting them accurately and fast. That's what makes it sound cool. Otherwise, that's what it sounds like. But if you do it fast, it sounds cool, but you see a big difference. So just keep that in mind, and we're gonna keep working on this. We're gonna keep breaking it down, bro. We're gonna keep breaking that down. You're gonna understand this by the end of this, bro. I promise. But I appreciate you. We're gonna get into the next video. Keep watching. Keep sticking around. I appreciate y'all. See you later. You got any questions? Ask me.